Hello. Hello. Is it hello Blue Itchu? Thanks for good luck. I'll be needing it. I'm gonna do some quick practice before we start. A little bit of a practice, shall we? What kind of files I have here? Let's see. Let's go through Witchy World quickly. We'll also do that. Oh yeah, I definitely wanna do a Jolly Roger's Lagoon one. Need to practice that part. I was having some trouble yesterday with that octopus. How's everyone doing today? I had my day off from work, but I didn't want to start streaming earlier. Decided to start as a normal time. Hello Rubik's Cube, what's up? Spinbound. Yeah, this game has a lot more new upgrades and abilities compared to Kazooie. Big Buster got upgraded to Drill Buster instead. Or was it Drill Peak? I think it's Drill Buster. But yeah. Some of them are upgraded like that. Those who are joining the stream, hey, I'm just doing some quick practice before I start runs. Okay. Was it that one? Yeah, this one. No. That was kind of bad pattern, not gonna lie. So you can't warp here. Can you warp in this one? You can. There you go. Oh, the lag. Oh, yeah. And when I'm practicing, it's like completely fine. Obviously. There are no save states in this version right now. As far as I know, it's not doable on EverDrive. Maybe some other EverDrive is possible to use for save states, but it doesn't really matter much for me. Okay, seriously, there's something I wanna test out with this. Okay, that is how far I can go till I touch it. What about the eyes? Oh my god, I can't go that much closer. I've been like making it harder for myself. Okay. Interesting. Snooey. Snooey is a practice mod. We're doing some quick practice before we start. That is just so much easier in this version. It's unreal how much trouble I had in emulator. That's too late. Like I slide my time from A to B. It's pretty easy. Oh yeah, another one I should practice is Mayhem Temple. Yeah, I gotta head back there. Do that one part. Oh my god. I can like literally do it like 5 times in a row if I really want to. It's just that easy. I'm not even doing it super fast either. On emulator I had to like be pretty fast with it. I love this glitch. It's just so simple. So silly and so simple. Oh, I love these music pieces remixed. So yeah, there was one more. I should add some split comparisons here too, because now I'm getting really into this. I do want to get better at this run, even better at this game in general. I think this game revived my speedrun interest, chat. It's crazy. It's really crazy, honestly. I love this game. Maybe I gotta give that Kazooie run a try, honestly. Okay, where do we go? Oh yeah, of course. Main area. Oh, I don't want to be that. Get me off from this. There we go. Yeah, I got this down. I got this down. That problem is still... Let's just head back down. This is why getting a save state would be really helpful for me. Okay, that will make it, yeah. And then this, that, yeah. Let's do actual runs then, shall we? Are we ready for some runs, everyone? I should probably put on fan, because I know it's gonna be a little bit warm here when I start doing runs. I've been inside all day. I was outside a little bit playing a Suika game. Other than that, I haven't been outside. I should go for a walk after this stream. That's a Klungo cutscene skip. Klungo just shows up and says like, yo, Pear and Bird are there, I have to get out. He's there right now, but we skip the cutscene so he doesn't move anywhere. And he's not even solid, he doesn't damage us. Alright. This weekend, on Saturday, I'll have a birthday party I'll attend. My sister's birthday. And her husband's as well. Not at the same time, but I decided to hold those together. I'll be heading there on Saturday. Other than that, my plans for the rest of the week. Well, Thursday we'll stream Mario Sunshine on randomizer, then on Friday we'll do Odyssey randomizer. And no other streams have been planned right now. I'm kinda feeling like doing Mina bingo. I'm gonna ask Boo again, but he hasn't he hasn't said anything back to my previous message. I'll have to wait it out. I can play against someone else too. That'll be fun. Time safe. Never mind time loss. You wish turbo trainers existed in real life? Don't we all? I have to get into doing that no DCW run, hey? AKA no level 30, I guess. I don't know, they need like a better name, honestly. Than just any person, no major glitches. Sure, I can figure out a better name for it, so it makes sense. Get off my way, kid. I can talk to that kid as well, just to lose a little bit of time. But it also makes it awkward to press L and R for me. Because I have to move my right hand over the controller completely just to press L. Because L button is never pressed for any reason whatsoever. You know, good old N64 controller. That's why. Just barely making it. I feel like there has to be a little bit more room for that. Because I don't think it has to be that perfect. Right? Oh, go, 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 go. First try. Oh my god, it was. A couple days ago I could hit that first try as well. I'm crazy. Now that's a kind of a call I won't beat for a while. Go in, Kazooie! Okay, there we go. Sick. Getting some notes before Death Warp. The reason we took that damage there earlier is because we can die with that. It deals 3 damage instead of 4. And doing a self-harm is slower. Not bad. Not bad so far. Dead for Damn, that was a good split, I must say. Does the game lag more there because of Kazooie? Huh. That might be the case. I'm not too sure. There's something I should try to remember the rest. Thanks for the good luck, Effer. What's up? Good to see you. Now we got Grenade X. Now we head to Mayhem Temple, though we have to open it obviously. Nothing much. You played a bit of Resident Evil yesterday. Ooh, which one? Resident Evil is a amazing franchise. Amazing, amazing. Seven. Ooh, that's a good one. I gotta replay it one day. You started the playthrough where you're limited to only using the item box 3 times. Oh, you mean an achievement? You're going for that? Or is that like a setting? I don't think it's a setting. Those kind of playthroughs are quite fun, because you want to manage your items properly. Achievement, yeah, thought so. Yeah, that's those are kind of fun playthroughs. To try to pull out. And aren't items in Resident Evil 7 randomized to what do you get? Like you're not guaranteed to get the same item every time you pick it up. I'm not too sure. I think it was like that. Whoa, buddy. Okay, it's too much to the right. That's why. Yeah, it's too much to the right. I'm doing it every freaking time. Stop. There you go. Yeah, I had to move more to the left there. There are so many key items before the first item box usage. There's the scorpion, snake and crow eyes. And the T-series arm and the crank. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Unfortunate time loss incoming. I might not be ahead anymore. We'll see. Really? Buddy. Get out of there. Ugh. That's a long ass cutscene, man. Okay, dude. How much I lost? Almost a minute to all that. Crazy. I missed it. Are you kidding me? Okay, just do that. Oh, the lag. That's my setup for recording N64 gameplay. So my N64 is RGB modded, which I did by myself. There's an RGB chip inside my N64, and with that I'm able to stream through an OSSC on a modern television without any lag or input delay right here. Was a little afraid of doing that by myself first, but I manned up and I'm like, okay, dude, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I lost all of those. That was not bad. Remember when he got the rare jump charge cutscene multiple times in a row? Yeah, it was good. Really funny. Oh, really? I was close? You're probably going to buy an OSSC Pro eventually. Yeah. Yeah, in my Twitch section it is true, I have an OSSC. It's an upscaler for those who wonder what it is. Without an upscaler, I'm not able to stream N64 games. Or an N64, anything on N64. Seriously. Unlucky. I love how sharp the pixels are. My OSSC is not even properly set up, by the way. Don't think of it as a good settings. It's poor. The settings I have is for Wii console right now. Once I get OSSC set up properly for N64 games, oh yeah, the quality is gonna jump up tremendously, I'll tell you. My friend who helped me to set up OSSC for Wii, she'll also help me with N64 eventually. Why is it missing? N64 is Proto GameCube, which is Proto Wii. Yeah, I know. Right. Wrong side. It's cool that you have a friend interested in that sort of thing. Your friends generally seem somewhat disinterested. Yeah, she helped other streamers get their setup also with this stuff, and she knows she's really into it. And I'm interested of these sort of things too, but I don't have the patience or even understanding how am I supposed to set up an OSSC to capture the perfect quality for streams. I don't even know how to start doing that, so I got no idea. That's why I'm happy I have her to help me out with this. Oh my god, that's really far away. I saw all of them. Not bad. There's even a picture from Cosmic, you know, SMP speedrunner Cosmic, YouTuber speedrunner. He posted a picture of his setup of Super Nintendo SNES and said that this is a comparison console versus emulator. And asked which is emulator and which is console. And just by looking at those side by side, to me, they're identical. They're literally feel so identical. But there's some very, very, very subtle difference in knowing that which one is emulator and which one is console. But it's very subtle that I couldn't even tell the difference. I swear, they were all like completely same. So being able to capture that kind of quality is just insane. And the reason I wanted to stream N64 games in the first place is just, man, I love these games on N64, and I wanted to like try to speedrun this game too, but it wasn't the main reason. I was just, well, this is my childhood console, I wanna try to stream it too, instead of using emulator. Oh, watch out. No. Is this an NDSC N64? Yeah, it is. We used to have N64, but we sold it for some weird reason. Even then it was PAL, so I would have not accepted that for my layout or for my setup. Because everything is run on American versions or Japanese versions. And all those require an NDSC N64. These days it doesn't matter is your console an NDSC or PAL, but back then for retro games it does matter. Because of signal difference and frame rate differences too. Your mom got a Japanese N64 recently. She also got you OOT. Nice. Got a lot of amusement park levels. Yep. They are nice. That seems like it wasn't a bad level at all. What kind of layout we get this time? What are you doing? That felt good. already jigsaw puzzle minigames randomized. The order of pieces that you get, yes, they're all randomized. They're never the same. You can't really practice that other than like trying to see that, okay, where each piece goes, so you can route that on fly. Okay, did the practice pay off or not? Let's see. The practice paid off. I can go much closer to him. How long have I been running this game for? A week. I learned this run like 2 months ago on emulator while I was getting my N64 RGB modded. It took me nearly 2 months to get this going. It didn't take me 2 months to practice and learn this. It just took me a while to actually get started because I was lazy at trying to troubleshoot what was going on with that soldering issue I had. But I got it figured out. And it seems like the console is working real well because I've been playing it for multiple hours on stream and tested it a couple times off stream, so everything is working. I'm getting single, that's what matters for this console the most. And nothing is breaking. I'm just happy it's not burning down or anything. Okay, after Klungo 2, we'll get Clockwork Kazooie X, then we set up for a delayed cutscene for P, and we'll head to the final boss fight. Big boy. Alright, now let's set up for that from warp. Yeah, so we're setting up for that. It's called Delayed Cutscene Warp, hence the name DCW in Split. There you go. Now don't look away, so you don't miss this strong warp. Hello, Panic. Any plans on doing 100% Banjo-Tooie? Who knows? Maybe in the future. Who knows? Your favorite thing, how it gives you brief turbo trainers usage. Yeah. No, I should have not dropped down. Oops. Very good, very good. Feel the power of that feet and beast. The turbo trainers, you keep them from that cutscene that you play during. Get over here. "100% Banjo-Tooie run is not out of question, honestly. Now when I'm enjoying this game a lot, might as well do those 2 games that I'm enjoying, hey? No, I didn't want that. What are you doing? No. Alright. Man, that ending was kinda rough. I would have got a much better gold there if I just didn't mess up that fight. It was really good though. Thanks for the GG's. Yet another 46 though. Not bad. Got some new golds at least. 44 we hit now. Let's go. My 5-minute BB or riot. I'll try to beat my best time, I know. I'll try. Need to add those comparisons, like a world record comparison, maybe top 10 or something. What does top 10 record again? Let's see. Top 10 fold record mid 43 minutes. There's another person from Finland, Savication. He has 44:28. Last online 5 years ago. Oh, he hasn't ran since then. Damn, it's been a while. Yeah, I think that's a kind of a time I would give us like a soft call. Get a new record in Finland. New Finland record. Top 20 volt record, low 44 minutes or 43 minutes. I'm looking at these times thinking that I'm gonna reach them. I might if I just put the time and effort to it, which I could, you know. I gotta add those comparisons. Top 20, top 10, world record, and Savication's time, 44:28. It honestly wouldn't be a bad call time for me. Whoa, hey! But when looking at this leaderboard, any percent run is 25 minutes 49 in a world record. So getting the top 3 world record at 27 minutes, because there's not a whole lot of people who've done N64 any percent runs, yeah. Not a whole lot of people have done that. Probably because the most interest is in other categories. Well, to be fair, nobody really runs these games. To be fair. I'm running an ancient game that nobody gives a shit about. And I'm completely fine with it. No DC, BC. What is BC? Oh, bit float clips, yeah. No bit float clips, yeah. So this category I've been talking about, no DCW/BC. So not doing a delayed cutscene warp and no bit clips. That run is under 3 hours, pretty much, at the best. but 3 hours to me if I run it. And all the people who've run this ever since, the latest run is from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Nobody runs this game, chat. You could wonder why am I running a dead game, but that's just because I'm enjoying my time with this. Might as well. Maybe I'm gonna be the new world record holder in this game. Who knows? But it gives us. It takes so much time. It takes so much time to get better at that game, and actually pull out like a world record in games like these. Nah, world record is not my goal time at all. Not even closest. Tooie is an underrated gem these days. Yep, it is. I agree. A gem that everyone should witness once in their life. Sure, Kazooie is better as a game, which I agree, but this is also one of those games that I think many people should play if they play Kazooie too. Are you kidding me? I missed that. Resets are fast in this game, I like that. I can just press reset, go through the start, and then there we go. Kazooie runs are even more reset annoying, you know. Because there's a glitch in Kazooie where you can get all your abilities and moveset at the start of the game. That requires setting up in fairness fun. Okay. Hello Axopara, what's up? Alright, here we go. The reason I'm turning camera there is to reduce lag. I assume Snowy practice mode has lag reduction information too. That would be nice to see if I wanna start grinding this my ass off for a better time. So I wanna reduce lag as much as possible. Have I had any good runs today? I did one run and just finished it. It could have beat my time if I was just not making huge mistakes towards the end. And it's my only run I've finished today. Here's my second run that got past the intro. Are you kidding me? Okay, I can't go too far. Rough. Rough. Interesting. Which console do I play on? N64, the original hardware. I think today, chat, I wanna have like a sweet 3-hour-long stream because I really wanna go for a walk today. Like a nice evening walk. Because I didn't do anything outside during the morning and day. Because I was watching Aggie, Barky, Starro Chris, 360 Chrisim, Yocha Sereno, and Michiris playing some Archipelago. And it went on for a while, so I was watching that. Hey. What time is it in my time zone? It's 17:11 right now. So 5:11 p.m. for Americans if you don't use 24-hour clock. That barely made it. Jeez. For you 16:11, yeah, Middle Europe. I assume France or Germany, or some other country that is not one of those. Alright, first try again. Oh man. That barely made it. Netherlands. Alright. If you're from either Spain or UK or Scotland. Ireland, sorry. One of those. That AP was wild. The one you were watching today, Panic? Yeah, that was wild. UK. Yeah, I thought so. I really like that death coin. I love that idea. I can't believe it worked so well. Freaking death coin that has like a 3% probability to just game over everybody else. Or set a death link, I mean. No. Mitris not having actually finished Subnautica once. Hold up. Mitris not having actually finished Subnautica once. He only played it in early access. Was certainly a choice. Oh yeah, I've never played Subnautica. I think that will be an amazing streaming game for first playthrough. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about that game. I'm sure it will be an adventure. I don't even own that game. I don't own it too. Hello. There we go. He could have finished like 1 or 2 hours earlier if he just went down with the brown suit. I have no idea what that stuff is, but okay. He did search for and build upgrades for Cyclops. He didn't even need. Alright. Like I said, I have no idea about those upgrades or any of the equipments that that game has. Okay, it was more to the left. Hold up. I think this lags like the game. Maybe. Since APs are technically speedruns, doing slow optional stuff is just a bit infuriating. It is if you're not familiar with the game. Can't blame him. But he decided to do Subnautica, so yeah. Must have been an adventure to do that. I should do one where I pick 5 games that I've never played before or beaten. And see how I do that. But I do have an idea to do another archipelago on my own for a video. We'll see when I have time to do that. Oh. Alright, mayhem time. Maybe this time I'm not gonna screw up that entrance. That loading zone. Oh, okay, dude, that was too much to the right again. There we go. What are you doing? What are you doing? That was so weird. Alright, Effer, thanks for the good luck. I missed that triple glove. To go get it. Whee! I think one of my favorite parts of this run is these puzzles. As a child, you didn't know you could warp to the temple. I had no idea you can warp to the temple until I started playing Archipelago. So I learned that very recently as well. Might have been last year, I think. Or when did I started playing Banjo-Tooie Archipelago? But yeah, it's not too long ago when I learned that as well. One more. Get in there. Kinda rough. Like, I'm getting better at recognizing how do I want to move the cursor to get those pieces. Chat, do you still think that the remake is gonna come out this year? Will they actually release it at the same time with GTA 6? Which I won't play myself. No way. You really think that they're gonna postpone that? Delay it until next year? I still think they will release it next year too. Like, I don't think they'll get it out today. This year still. There's just no way. And they gave us like no info other than just, oh, it's coming. It's a remake on Switch 2. Hello Florian, what's up? No. to pull off. Evils for sure it's next year. I feel the same too. I feel at this point we should know more about it. And these days I feel like they release like a teaser trailer and then that's it. They won't say anything else for like I don't know, multiple months. Remember when Metroid Dread was announced in E3 back in 2021? They gave us a release date, October or something. And that was amazing. Like, stuff like that should still be a thing, but they give us release date, year or so, then that's it. You will still not want to have it released at the same time, just because of media hype. Yeah, like streaming and just social media talk and stuff. True, I guess. October 8th. Yeah, it was October 8th. That sounds correct. You don't think Nintendo should be scared of GTA 6 anyway? I don't think they care. But yeah, all the media and all the people are gonna... Everyone, their mother and their child... Not actually, but their dogs and kittens... cats. They will all play GTA 6. We know that. And who's gonna play OOT remake? Well, me! Of course I will. Dude, that was my best find for Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Media will do like when they released Barbie and Oppenheimer at the same time. Yeah, we need a name for that. OOT plus GTA 6. What should be called? Grand Theft Auto Time. I don't know. Grand Theft Ocarina. Ocarina of Theft. I think Grand Theft Ocarina of Auto. Yeah, sure. Why not? OOGTA 6. Yeah. Whee! What a gold! Let's go! Oh my god. I wish skipping text boxes wouldn't be just LR and B. But it is what it is. I'm pretty sure the reason they made that is just to make sure that people wouldn't skip text boxes by accident. Because you don't have this game explain anything to you again at all. It does it once and that's it. No hand holding, basically. When you separate Banjo and Kazooie, is she shouting prequel or freedom? I don't know. I think she says prequel, because it doesn't sound like freedom at all to me. Yeah, they don't really speak words, because all the sound effects they do is gibberish when they talk. Yeah, gibberish. You big boy. Nice. Cold. In a DK64 randomizer community, there's a new preset of race settings that people are playing with. They named it Klangos Pro. I like that name. It's so good. I gotta put that on for some of my seats. Because it might be a kind of a randomizer seed settings that I would like for getting better at DK64 randomizer. All right. That was a pretty nice split, I must say. On pace to beat my best, by the way. Just barely. No. Somewhat recently in Hollow Knight, you managed to beat Sisters of Battle on Radiant difficulty. Oh, nice. I haven't been doing that for those ever since I beat that. Was Radiant difficulty the hardest? Radiant is one hit. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mostly did those the middle ones, but I don't think I tried all of them. Good. Took so many tries and melee in while you abusing ball cling to bait them into attack in the air with spear throws. Yeah. Ah. Oh. No, I didn't get it. Look at me. Dude. Okay. No, Mr. Drill. New personal best! 46.11! Woo! Let's go! Hey, we're getting better at the game, hey. Feels good, man. I'm getting more comfortable with this fight. I definitely wanna practice it more. Then I'm even more comfortable with it. Oh yeah. I'm running against 4 colts at the end of the game. Fun. I was mostly behind everywhere. That's funny. Alright, cool. What if we take a break, chat? We'll watch a YouTube video that I kinda wanna watch right now. Then I'll do one more run. Then I'll be done for today. How does that sound? Yeah, I think that's a plan, chat. That's a plan. $44.35 is not best right now. Oh yeah. Exit GGM under 10 minutes would be real nice to pull off. I think that's that must be like what world record does. Alright, we are back for a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I stopped that right there like that. Okay, let's watch this video from Carl Jobst. The video is titled She Lost $400,000 on a single video game. I'm gonna see what happened. I've stopped intro a little bit so I know what is it gonna be about.
This will be over $1 million someday. You heard me say it. I'll say it 100 times over. This should have gone. Like, I'm ecstatic.
Hello, you absolute legends. Over 5 years ago, back in August 2021, I released a video titled Exposing Fraud and Deception in the Retro Video Game Market. This was right at the very peak of the speculative bubble that had formed around sealed video games. The reason I even started looking into the sealed video game market was because I had seen news that a Super Mario 64 had sold for $1.5 million. This made absolutely no sense to me because just a few years earlier, this game would have been lucky to have been sold for just a few grand. This is an increase in value of around 50,000% in just a few years. And Super Mario 64 is the highest selling game on the Nintendo 64. Hardly a rarity. In my video, I called out the fact very directly that this was a bubble and it was going to burst. The retro video game bubble cannot go on forever. At some point, it will burst. The question is when. What's interesting is that while the general public saw this for what it was, an artificially created speculative bubble manipulated by people with a lot of control and money, there were some people who disagreed. And coincidentally, the people that disagreed tended to own sealed video games, and most of them had expressed the fact that they wanted the cost of their video games to go up. Surely their vested interest in the price of their games wasn't clouding their judgment. They even attacked me, saying that I was lying about the market just for money and clout. But as it turned out, I was 100% correct. The market was in a speculative bubble, and it ended up crashing. Many people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars buying up these games. Some people lost over $1 million. And while most of the people who lost money will be forever anonymous because auction houses don't release details, in early 2022, 2 people made a video announcing that they had just bought a game. It was a first print version of the original Legend of Zelda for the NES, and it cost them $600,000. The video is pretty crazy for multiple reasons. They spend the entire time essentially bragging about how much money they are going to make. But in a shocking twist that no one could have predicted, their game is now worth less than half of what they bought it for, and they've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Today we are going to take a look at some of their video because it is extremely enlightening. You're about to hear from someone who spent over $500,000 on a video game they've probably never even played. I really hope you enjoy. Now, legends, this video is sponsored by Zenless Zone Zero, a free-to-play urban fantasy action RPG set in a world threatened by supernatural disaster zones called Hollows. You play as a proxy, guiding teams of agents into Hollows to fight monsters and recover valuable resources. I've been playing it quite a bit of S tier crimes and is a valuable killing and abilities. Download it and more.
Chad, just let this sink. There are people in this world, on this planet, who are willingly spending millions of dollars just to buy a video game that is sealed and they will never open it. Then they try to sell it away years later because the value goes up. Excuse me?
Before we get into that video, I want to give you an example of just how stupid things were at the time. July 11, 2021 is when the $1.5 million Super Mario 64 sold, and the lot that came directly after it in the auction was a Player's Choice edition. Player's Choice are always worth far less because they are a later print. On the Nintendo 64, once a game reaches 8 million sales, they start printing Player's Choice on the top corner, and sealed collectors put a lot of value on the very first prints. In this case, the Player's Choice was a 9.6 grade, and it sold for $13,000. But then Heritage Auctions did another auction later that very same day, and by this time news of the $1.5 million sale had spread, causing an influx of speculators. And in the second auction, another Player's Choice Super Mario 64 was put up for sale. This copy was only a 9.4 grade, so in theory it should be worth less than the 9.6 copy that sold for $13,000 earlier that day. But this copy ended up selling for $28,000. A worst condition copy sold for more than double the price on the very same day. This is not normal market behavior. This is what they call speculative mania. This was an increase in value of more than 200% within just a few hours. On top of the ridiculous increase of price in such a short amount of time, every single piece of messaging that I saw in the mainstream media was geared towards pumping up the price. They would get quotes from Dennis Kahn, the founder of the grading company What Are Games, or Jim Halperin, the founder of the auction house, or some other rich speculator who just wanted to make money, and their quotes would all be the same. They would say the games should be worth millions of dollars and that the market was going to keep going up. This is a problem because if everyone is only always talking about money, it's a good indicator of what people are prioritizing when they are buying these games. And if money is the main priority, this is speculation by definition. And
When I say that there was some decent overlap with vintage games and NFTs at the time, wonder if that influenced this insanity, along with jealousy of the MTG. What is MTG, by the way?
it means that eventually someone is going to be left holding the bag. And that's exactly what happened. That $28,000 Player's Choice Mario someone bought in 2021 is now worth less than $2,000. And the person that bought the $1.5 million Mario lost over $1 million. And I made a video covering some examples of people losing north of 90%.
Like, think about buying that for $1 million. Just a sealed game that is slightly better than other sealed game. Oh my god, I can't believe it. That's the kind of money I will never have in my life.
On a lot of these games back in 2023. But let's get into this video where these speculators are talking about how much money they're going to make. First, however, we need to put the purchase into context. In July 2021, at the peak of the bubble, a 9.0 third print Zelda sold for $870,000. Then, just a few months later in October 2021, an 8.0 first print sold for $705,000. In my opinion, this was already a bad sign, because generally the first print should be worth more than the third print. However, because the first print was a lower quality, it's a bit harder to say. Then, in February 2022, a 9.2 first print sold for $600,000 through Golden Auction.
What are these 9.2, 8.0, 9.4 even mean? Is it like the quality of the box, the zip, that they're looking at? Or who decides that it's not perfectly 10 or something? If you gave you a Mario game, you take it out of the crate case and put it in a proper case because you hate the crate company. I don't understand what you mean by crate company.
This is a sale that these two speculators bought and made a video about. Personally, when I saw this sale, I perceived it as further confirmation that the market was crashing. In 4 months, the game had already lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in value. An 8.0 first print selling for $700K and then a 9.2 first print selling for only $600K is a very bad sign. It means that the market is going down. But these speculators, because they were in denial and their reasoning was being clouded by the bubble and the thought of making money, saw things very differently. Watch how they rationalize that this was not a bad sign, but instead was just a lucky opportunity for them to make money because they bought the game so cheaply. And I've intentionally blurred their names because I don't want you to find these people or harass them in any way. This is not a personal attack. I don't even know these people. I am purely using this video as a demonstration of how these people speculated in the sealed video game bubble and then used propaganda to try and increase the value so that they could profit.
And we said all along that Legend of Zelda first print should be $1 million+ game. The last one that sold was a lower grade copy. It sold for over 700. So we said all along, this 9.2 should hit over $1 million.
Games shouldn't be worth anything just because you want them to be. Things are worth whatever people are willing to pay for them. Thinking that something should be worth a lot of money is the primary reason people lose a lot of money buying stupid shit. Remember when people said NFTs should be worth a lot of money? Look how that turned out. NFTs were selling for millions. Now they've lost over 90% of their value.
Fucking NFTs, like a non-fungible token or whatever it was. Dude, just copy and paste. Like, you don't have to buy these shit. I don't understand people's minds at all. Like, how is this third of 23 million How is that third of 23 million? I'm gonna crash out from this.
There are some things in life that
I'm
will
actually
probably
gonna
always
crash out for
retain some
deals.
value,
How
like
stupid
real
people are.
estate or precious metals, because those have utility and are in high demand. But sealed video games have got to be one of the most niche things on the entire planet to collect. Plenty of people collect video games in general, but sealed collecting is a niche within a niche. Hardly anyone cares about them. So saying they should be worth $1 million doesn't seem to make sense to me.
So we said like all along, this 9.2 should hit over 1 million. And
The poor baby is also an ugly character, so there's that too. Yeah.
Bottles, okay? When we scooped the 9.2 first print Zelda, one of only 3 copies on the What Pop report for $600,000.
She's celebrating that she was able to buy the game for only $600,000 when she thought it would sell for over $1 million. To someone not invested in the market, this seems like a negative sign. It means that you are overvaluing the market. But again, because she is invested and wants to believe that they are going to make money, she rationalizes this as just a lucky buy and a steal. There is a universe that could have existed where the price of the game did go up. It's not as if it was an absolute certainty that the price was going to go down. My prediction could have been completely wrong. But clearly she is too emotionally invested in what she believes to be the future of the market.
This will be over $1 million someday. You heard me say it. I'll say it 100 times over. This should have gone. Like, I'm ecstatic.
The gentleman on the right seems to be a lot more level-headed, but the woman is clearly not acting rationally. The reality is that whenever you are speculating in a market, you are in effect gambling and can't know for sure how the price will evolve. She believed the price was going to go above $1 million. Let's see what actually happened.
$20,000. Let me guess.
2 years later, in February 2024, another 8.0 first print went up for sale. The exact same grade as the one that sold for $705,000 in 2021, except this time it sold for $288,000. This is obviously bad because the price had dropped by 60%, but it's also bad because the population had increased by 1, which is a lot when one of the reasons she said the game should be worth more than $1 million is that there were only 3 known copies.
When we scooped the 9.2 first print Zelda, one of only 3 copies on the What Pop report for $600,000. Like, I've never been so excited to put in a bid for that dollar amount.
It is true.
You know, it would be exciting to own something like that, but I don't fucking care.
There were only 3 graded copies on the What Up population report at the time, but this particular game was graded by a different grading company, CGC, and it's clearly a different copy because it has a sticker. So not only had the price plummeted, but the supply had increased. Then in August 2024, another CGC 9.2 first print went up for auction, with a better seal rating of A, and it sold for $375,000. But really, that's not the full story, because Heritage Auctions have a buyer's premium of 25%. So whoever sold that $375,000 copy only received $281,000 after Heritage took their cut. Then in May 2025, another first print went up for auction, this time a 9.4. This is a better condition copy than the one they bought, and not only was it a 9.4, but it had a seal rating of A+. Still, the price continued to drop, selling for only $300,000. And of course, a 9.2B+ is going to be worth less than a 9.4 A+. So if we generously estimate that their copy would sell for around $250,000, they would only get $187,000, meaning that they would have lost over $400,000 since purchase. This was also another Zelda graded by CGC, not Water, so once again, the supply had increased. Then recently, just this year, another first print Zelda was freshly graded as a 9.6 A+ and put up for auction.
Now imagine that these are actually, imagine a timeline where these are actually fake. I don't know, are they? I'm just saying things out loud because I'm thinking. But imagine these shit are fake, and those games don't actually exist inside those boxes. Like what?
This copy sold for $375,000 in
Dude,
June.
like it's
so
sold
even
less.
ignoring that this game was far better quality, almost mint condition, they still lost over half their money just based on the sales price and subtracting the buyer's premium. This was also the same auction where a second print Super Mario Bros. Sold for a record $3 million. So there were a lot of extra eyes on this auction.
Yeah.
The record-breaking Mario was bought by the same man who purchased Logan Paul's Pikachu Illustrator for over $16 million. So he is clearly a very high-end speculator wanting to buy the best of the best in each market. This Mario was also easily the most sought-after and rare game ever put up for auction. So it's not surprising that it set a new record. And it doesn't necessarily mean that there is a new bubble or that the market in general is going up. The previous record for most expensive game was $2 million for a later print of Super Mario Bros., which was bought by a very wealthy and well-known collector right at the peak of the bubble in 2021.
I have been into video games, and this is the
You've definitely heard of boxes that cost
video games.
more than the content.
That's the one.
It is the one.
That's the one.
It's the one.
That's the one.
So, what drew you to this?
I thought to myself, what's the most relevant video game out there? Does it have rarity? And can I find one that's irreplaceable?
In this recent June auction, a copy of an even earlier print at the exact same grade sold for $575,000. That's still a lot of money, but it means that the previous $2 million copy has dropped in value by at least 75%. So the person who bought the $2 million Mario has effectively lost over $1.5 million with that purchase. And as you can see, at the time he bought it, he was celebrating his purchase and touting it as the holy grail of video game collecting.
So let's talk about prints first.
Let's do it.
Okay, so on the TM, I hope you guys can see it. Okay, look at my light. I got a new camera. Okay, so if you look, there it is. Do you see next to the Zelda where it has that TM? So a first print has 2 TMs on it. It has it next to the entertainment system in gray. And then we also get that red TM next to the Zelda. So that signifies a first print.
She then spends 5 minutes explaining how one box has a tiny TM next to the word system and another box has a registered trademark symbol. Realistically, 99.9% of people don't care about these differences. People don't care which print was first or which was second. What these high-end speculators try to do is convince you that this box is way more valuable than another box because it was printed first.
Small little TM.
There we go. It's super tiny. It's such fine prints, but that signifies a first print.
I do understand why a box in a better condition would sell for more. Everyone wants the things they own to be in the most pristine condition they can be. And I also do understand why an earlier print would sell for more, because generally they are rarer. But the average general gamer doesn't really care about prints. I think as soon as people start talking about the minor differences between boxes, most people will simply tap out and stop listening.
And I think the other thing we can't forget is comic books have been being collected for over 30 years. We've had comic book conventions, and they've been trading in graded condition in CGC for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Cards, same thing. Like, these are very long established hobbies.
First of all, I don't think the comparison is meaningful. Historically, people read comic books. The comic book itself actually gave the value. People didn't spend hundreds of hours playing with the cardboard box that the video game came in. They played the game itself. It's the game that has the nostalgic value, not the box or the seal. I don't think Pokemon fans hate the idea of collecting Pokemon cards. That was the entire point, collecting them all. But I can tell you that a lot of passionate gamers find the idea of collecting sealed video games really, really stupid. So in my opinion, I don't think they are comparable and will never be equivalent. And ironically, one of the reasons most gamers dislike sealed video game collecting now is because all these high-end speculators do is talk about how much their games are worth and how much money they think they can make.
So I think that we're going to have like video game version 1 market, and then we're going to have version 2.
Yeah, I think we're just in the process of that.
He's like, yeah,
And we're
I
in the
agree.
middle of
Yeah.
that like ebb
He
and
doesn't
flow,
want to
where we're like a little
say
more
no.
ebb than flow, but I'm okay with it because there's opportunities there. Like the
sure.
Zelda.
Well, I'm glad that she's at least okay with it. She appears to be wealthy and probably doesn't care too much that she lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on this purchase. The crazy thing is that their purchase of this Zelda was half a year after the peak, and they still lost so much money. That first print 8.0 that sold for $705,000 in 2021 is back up for auction again, and I'm expecting that one to lose well over $500,000, but we will see. In any case, it begs to reason, why did they spend $700,000 on a video game just to put it up again for auction 5 years later, where it is certainly going to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars? The fact that so many of these super expensive games that sold in 2021 are going up for auction again within just a few years just shows that the intent was always to flip them. Anyways, their video was 31 minutes long. They talked about how much money they were going to make, how rare their game was, why it's so valuable because their box has a little TM on it, and also about how video games are going to be worth as much as sports cards. But guess how many times either one of them mentioned that they had even played the game, let alone liked it? Exactly 0 times. Puzzle games are probably my favorite genre of video games. And around 6 years ago, I made a video covering puzzle game speedruns. And in that video, I covered a bunch of games, but 3 of the games I covered were Myst, Quest for Glory, and Zork Nemesis. All 3 of those games are very special to me. And I played all of them in the 90s, and I have vivid memories of my entire family gathered around the computer, playing through the games, trying to solve all of the problems. So there is a lot of nostalgia for me, and I invested a lot of time playing them, especially Quest for Glory because it was an RPG as well as a puzzle game. So, you'd have to spend more time developing a character. But since then, I did acquire sealed copies of all 3 of the games. So this is my copy of Zork Nemesis. This is my copy of Quest for Glory. And this is my copy of Myst. Now, Myst is especially important because when it came out, it was a big deal, and it became the best-selling PC game of all time, and it was the best-selling PC game of all time for almost 10 years. It made people want to go out and specifically buy computers with CD-ROM drives so they could play Myst. And all of that is really cool information, but honestly, who gives a fuck? Because the only reason I bought this is because I have very fond memories playing the game with my family as a kid, and that is why it is special to me. Now, I could sit here and say this should be worth so much money because of how revolutionary it was for PC gaming and all that other crap I said, but I bought this copy for $250, and I couldn't care less how much it is or will be worth. It's not why I bought it, and it's not why I care about the game. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I've played a lot of Perfect Dark in my life. I am a 4-time Perfect Dark World Champion. I've set hundreds of world records. I've played the game for 25 years. I've met lifelong friends through the speedrunning community. And I own 3 copies of the game. I own the North American version. I own the Japanese version. And I own the PAL version. And the reason why I own 3 copies of the game is because different versions have very slight variations that might give you an advantage on certain levels. So if you want to be like a tippy-top speedrunner, you usually have to own a copy of each region to get the maximum benefit. And I also own the Japanese box for the game because I think the artwork for the Japanese Perfect Dark is probably the coolest artwork in the entire N64 library. But I do also have a mint condition sealed Perfect Dark.
Ooh.
And yes, it is
Time to
graded
brag.
as well.
Brag about
So
it.
why am I showing you this?
How much it
It's
costs?
because I see a lot of people say that grading is a scam or sealed video game collecting is stupid because games are meant to be played. And I see a lot of people showing my videos as justification for making those arguments. But that is not my opinion. I don't think grading is a scam like many other people do, and I don't think sealed video game collecting is stupid. I do it myself. But when I bought that Perfect Dark, I didn't buy it because I wanted to make money or because it's worth a lot of money, which it isn't. You can get a mint condition sealed Perfect Dark for around $500. I bought it because I love Perfect Dark and I wanted a sealed, really nice copy to put on my shelf. So that's why I bought it. So people like me actually exist. But unfortunately, the general public now associates graded games with money instead of a genuine passion for the games, because that's all these high-end collectors ever talk about.
So these are the two gems of my collection and the games that I spent the most money on. This one is a first print Mario Brothers with a sticker seal, which means it's from the test market run of Nintendo in 1986. And there's only one of these in the world, and this is it. And I spent $95,000 on this. This one is a first print Castlevania, the first time Castlevania was released to the public, because it has the hang tab, which signifies the first print, and it's in amazing condition with almost a perfect seal. This one I spent $85,000 on. Both of these were steals. Since I bought these games, I've gotten a few unofficial offers of over $200,000 for each of them, but I'll tell you right now, if someone offered me $500,000 for each, I would not sell.
My own personal opinion is that I love the graded games that I own, and I love them because I actually played them. I never plan on selling them, and when I look at them, they remind me of the amazing times they provided me when I was growing up, and that is worth far more than money ever could. Thanks for watching, you legends. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.
Good video. Yep. You have no problem with collecting game or steal game, that's fine, but when you create game for money, that's where you draw a line. Yeah. Can they stop talking about how much they've spent on purchases? It's irrelevant to a collector's point of view. Which one you talked about? Carl Jobst or the one person who booked those games for 80,000 or so? Even then, spending so much money on those games is like, I don't know, man. It's the money bragging. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money ever in my life to even buy those kind of games. Yet alone, do I even care? Honestly, not really. Like, sure, it will be fun to own a sealed copy like those. But jeez, man, they cost fortune. Hello, Bullcorn, what's up? Let's see. Let's do a run. Let's do one more run, chat. Carl gave a good reason, and he didn't say how much he spent from what I saw and heard, so he's fine. Yeah, like he didn't say how much he spent on them. Though Perfect Dark was like 500, but then again, yeah, like how much he spent on all of them, yeah, that's irrelevant because he plays all those games and he loves them, and that's what matters to him. That's also what matters to me, that I rather have them in shelf, whatever, how much it cost. Oh my god, I'm stuck. You got them because you like the game as in I played, yeah. Only idea would be to answer the question of how much did you spend with your total playtime instead of monetary value. Yeah. Yeah, most of these people who bought those high-value games, they probably never touched the controller. They're just money. They're just money people. Like, they don't give a shit about video games. I'm sure there are those kind of people. Invisible. Never mind, it's that. You hate when people buy DCG new set to keep seals, because it really hurt the game. What do you mean by that? I don't understand. Well, it's Pokemon. People will buy fortune for Pokemon. No matter what they are. Video games, cards, plushies, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a crazy world we live in. People buying video games sealed just to put them in a shelf and never open those games or play them. Thanks for the good luck trip. What's up, man? I don't even know what game I would buy for myself if I wanted to sealed. Maybe Banjo-Tooie. Might be the only one. Dude, just freaking skip. Really? There you go. That took a while. New Pokemon card set come out and someone buy a few boxes to skip the seal and then sell for triple the price. Not open period because it make a lot of harder for everyone to else. I still don't understand what you mean. Are you saying that they just buy those sets and never opens them? Is that what you're saying? Trying to say? Okay. Let's just try to get a run going. Okay. Even just loose games these days, they cost a lot. They're not like 20 or 30 bucks anymore. People ask so much for them. Oh, invisible. Oh, actually, no, the big boy. Nice. I feel if I don't get a run going, then we can be done for today. And we'll try again next week. I'll be practicing this and adding some new comparisons for future runs. Not bad, not bad. Does any of you collect games, by the way? Old games, that is. SNES, SNES, N64. Can't imagine anybody do that whole lot, given that everything is expensive these days. No first try. Really? There you go. I'll take that. You only collected one game because it was your favorite. Which one that is? Survival Kids Escape Twin Island, a Japanese only game for Game Boy Color. And when it's only in that region, there's definitely value for that. Personal value, especially if you really like that game. Cool. I died. Oh no. Well, I like the game there for no reason. Oh, new gold. Let's go. That was real nice. And I can still improve that because the game lagged there at the end. Dude, come on. You don't get it for value, it was your favorite. Yeah. Might have said it wrong. I still think those games are valuable, whatever you see it differently. Like I say that Conker's Bad Fur Day, the loose game that I have, I say it's valuable, but I'm still not gonna sell it away. I could though, if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Very good. Hello Luigi, what's up? We're ahead. Entertainment value beats monetary value pretty much anyway. Anytime. Yep, it does. It still baffles me that those people were saying that I'm gonna believe this is gonna be worth of million in the future. Well, says the person who probably has never touched the controller in ever or played any video games. They just see value in those games, monetary value, and just wanna go for that. Well, after all, that's like just that's just one way to spend your money in a life, I guess. I don't know. Those who missed, we were watching Carl Chop's the newest video about video game values and whatever, like those stuff. Think video in a museum for games. Isn't there a museum though for Nintendo games? All the Getter games should exist, I agree. It's just crazy to think that these people exist. They're like the same people who probably poked NFTs years ago. Man, like, okay, this discussion and all these talks about that, it makes me freaking crash out, I swear. To think about even buying those games for millions is just what? Huh? Imagine walking into a Banjo section of a video game museum. Now, that would be amazing. There's a computing museums for sure. There definitely are. But for video games like those that are sealed copies, I don't think there is one. Japan definitely has something for Nintendo. Would be amazing to see one day. Museum showing the last known prequel before they went extinct. Yeah. Oh. I barely lost any time. There you go. I just wanted to say how much you loved the New Archipelago video with the other guys. Thank you, Benji Spy. Yeah, I had a lot of fun editing that video and played as well. I have lots of amazing ideas for Archipelago content, so that is just the start of all the great stuff that I can think of for Archipelago. So no worries, there will be more, but when, I can't say for sure. Well, that's not really just the start of Archipelago content, no. I've done 3 Zelda games combined last year. I've done 5 Zelda games earlier this year, on April, in fact. So there's still more to come. But it was a ton of fun to do that. Do I prefer speedrunning or randomizers? Good question. Let me think. I think it is randomizers these days, because I can just easily put it up without having to like start practicing anything. And it's really easy to get into as well when it's a new randomizer. That's still something I have to practice more. Speedrunning still has that kind of a charm that I can't really explain. Like, I'm running this game. A game that I've never run before, but all of a sudden it just interested me when I've been doing Archipelago. And I'm like, hold up. This might have a sick speedrun. I should try it out. You have to check out those other videos then. Looking forward to it. Yep. You definitely should. I'm right now planning out to host even more. Just need to get people catered. Well, I have people catered for 1 AP right now. Don't want to spoil what it is yet, but just so you know, I'm planning out something. Now we just need a date. Alright, good night, Espion. Espion. I would say I prefer randomizers though. I think that's my definitive answer. Really easy to put up. You can stop anytime you want. You don't have to grind for it. Unless you do a challenge. Then you have to grind for it, obviously. Oh. Well, that was kind of bad. I'm far behind now. Dude, a little freaking... That Zelda archipelago I did on... That Zelda archipelago that I did on April. That's a good one. Highly recommend to check it out. So I think randomizers one downside is that it gets really like sometimes it gets boring to me. That's why I don't do it whole a lot. But some games I do a little bit more than others, like Sunshine Randomizer. No, the lag. That was really good. I like that one. I think these are seriously my favorite parts of this run. Doing these puzzles. I love these kind of execution parts. After this run, chat, I'm gonna take a walk. Then I'll maybe eat something. And I'll play some Okami. I haven't played it for a month, over a month. It's actually been a while I've played that. I started replaying Okami on my own. Second playthrough ever in my life. It's real good. That was good, I think. I think these were all good. Fellow Okami fan, I love Okami, even though I have played through it once in my life, but I love that game so much. So it's been dropping in my tier list of my favorite games of all time over the past years. I think it's still in top 10, I would say, but not in top 5 anymore. I don't know. It's so hard to put games in the tier list, honestly. Like, it's really hard to put them in top 5 order or something. This is a good stream to watch while building a Lego set of the Black Pearl. You mean the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh yeah. Is it a big one, Luigi? It's been forever I've built any Lego. If we want to try that out again. Dude, what is this called? Oh yeah. 4 seconds cold. Whew. That's real good. Yes, it is. Yep, thought so. Stuff like those is like, man, would love to do those. But then I have to buy the Lego set. And when I make it, then what do I do? What do I do after that? Maybe one day, chat, will do a Lego set on stream. That would be great. I should buy like a Mario set or something for like next wheel challenge or something. That I have to build a Lego set that I've bought. Now that's an idea, chat. I had to write it. I had to remember that. Remind me, chat, when I'm about to end the stream. Write down the Lego set idea for next wheel challenge, randomizer wheel challenge or something. Because I'm willing to buy that for content. Okay. Do what Bird did and put it in an archipelago with others. Put what though? You mean Lego set? How do you put a Lego set in the archipelago? I mean Lego set, not a Lego game. Building a Lego set, I mean. Just found the stream for it. I don't understand what you mean. Adding it to archipelago, just to randomly build a Lego set on stream while playing Archipelago or what? And I don't know which stream it was, so I don't think I'll be able to find it. But I have my own ideas, so I don't have to worry about that. And speaking of Archipelago, like I said, I'm planning out some stuff. There is gonna be more Archipelago, but when, I can't say for sure. Amazingly, your first alchemy playthrough was also 0 deaths. How do you know that? Can you actually see that somewhere? Remember, did mine have 0 deaths or not? The end screen after the final boss gives you the stats. Oh. What is Okami? One of the best video games ever made. Dude. Fine. Yeah, Okami is like a Zelda game. A dog Zelda game. It was good I practiced that, just to see that how close I can get to the face. Good info. Today I've had a good luck with Chumchar's Silos. He's not been bonking. Not bad, not bad. I didn't get those copies, which is slower. That's a new gold. Finally a proper gold here. There you go. All right. Alright, let's set up for Wrong Warp. So we're setting up for delayed cutscene warp right now. There you go. Now we've set up that cutscene, so it is stored in some way that we're able to wrong warp to it using that UFO cutscene from Witchy World. You remember that cutscene that we opened up? Also did a wrong warp. Oops. You remember that we opened that up at that part? Well, we're gonna go and watch that cutscene from Glittering Gulch Mine, and then we just warp to the final fight. I was not gonna beat my best time anyway, unless I have like a COD-like hack one fight. So I don't mind that. I made that mistake. This was a good day of attempts today, though. I beat my best time, and that's real good, hey? So this wrong warp was like... warp into the wrong place was like 10 seconds time loss. There you go. Would be a shame to die now. It was a little finicky, but that's fine. A little weird, a little weird. Oh no. Really?
Oh no!
There you go. Alright. Got some good practice at least for the final fight. And some new golds, hey. Feel good. Alright, I would say that's it for me today. Was real fun attempts this week. We'll be trying again next week, most likely. I'll see when I get myself to practice this. I will add more comparisons too. I have no other comparisons but besides my personal best and best splits, obviously. I want to have a comparison for best finish time, top 20, top 10, world record, etc. But with 46.11 I can make it to 44th place right now. Maybe top 30 first. Top 30, Finland's best, top 20, top 10, then and world record, just to see where I lose and gain time the most. And I always like comparing against my splits in some way, against other splits in some way. Okay, let's find you someone to raid chat, shall we? I know who I'll send you to. Let's send you to DGR. DGH. He's doing some Minati Hollover speedruns. Let's save these splits. Mid 42, 44 is off best right now. Oh yeah, that's real good. I'll be back on Thursday, everyone. Tomorrow I won't stream. At least that's what I think I did put as a schedule. Yeah, not stream tomorrow, chat. But Thursday we'll do some Sunshine Randomizer. And on Friday we'll do Odyssey Randomizer. Oh yeah. Gotta get my practice session going with this game. I'm sure I'll be able to reach 45 in no time. Let's get that save done then. Let's see what the final time was. 37. Yeah, that's really incorrect. Doesn't even matter. Okay. All the valves are the same, but I want to make sure that none of them are lost. So I always copy that at the end of the run. Alright, chat. I'm gonna send you to DGH. Let's go wish him good luck for Mina the Hollover speedruns, shall we? And I'll see you on Thursday, everyone. Also, check out my newest video on YouTube as well. We randomized the 6 Metroidvanias into one. It's been doing real well. I'm happy with it. It's reaching 58,000 views right now. It is way more than what I'm used to having in any of my videos. It's the fastest growing video and the best one so far for me. I'm really happy with it. And there's more to come for Archipelago, I'll tell you that. But when, I can't tell for sure. But yeah, I'll see you on Thursday, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.